Hello everybody, welcome back to another Gary Motorsports YouTube channel. Today we're back at Entry County, and I know I haven't posted in quite a bit since the last race actually, but in case you guys haven't watched that, we broke our right front suspension in a crash and just flew back to the trailer on lap 2. So we got that fixed. We also broke the bumper, so we got a new one from our friends at the Keys. We got George, he donated us the bumper if you saw that in the last video. We have that on right now, although it's not made for this exact car. We did get it shaped and fitted, and then once we got that, we also did get another Pros bumper that will fit right there. So we have two new front bumpers that will work fine. So I'm really grateful we got that out of the way, so we don't have to worry about our bumper. Since if you guys know the last one, that one's really messed up. But other than the right front suspension being broken, we also bent the shock, so we had to put on a new one and trash the other one. And if you guys haven't seen the in-car cameras, you know that our micron hasn't been working. It doesn't turn on, it doesn't show us anything. So we got a new gauge, a new texturing from Viper, which I'll show you guys in a second. I believe it only shows our RPM and winter shifts, which is fine. That's all we ever used it for. We didn't use it for lap times. It just wouldn't work since we also don't have the Micron 5, and they don't have a beacon here at this track, so we didn't need that in any way. But yeah, we have that on. The Viper gauge, so I'll show you guys that in a minute. Right now people are looking at the car, but yeah, the new front bumper and everything, the car is perfectly fine. We also didn't go for practice just because the track was really bad, and a lot of the cars just don't go for practice out anymore, and we decided to follow with them as well. Also, they were just kind of rushing all of hot laps as well, simply because nobody was coming out. They were just class after class. So that's what's going on right now. And to our left right now, we're also parked to Terry and Pierce with the Keys guys next to them. So it's nice to have our friends next to us. But yeah, so we're gonna go look up at the board soon. But I'm gonna show you just a clip of the track during hot laps. Then in a minute we're just gonna go look at the lineup board, see where we are for the heat races. And again, Tyler's racing for tonight. Just to clarify that, that's why I'm not in my driver's suit. Tyler's out in the track, or who will be out on the track. He's racing tonight, so that's gonna be exciting. His first race of the year for the 2022 actual racing season, and not just the Sugar Bowl, because that doesn't go towards the points. But we're excited to have his race kick off, and hopefully we can have a much better look compared to my race after getting involved in that pile up and also breaking our suspension, crashing the car just 2 laps in. And also we could have the GoPro on for the feature. That's what I'm really looking forward to, just so I can provide the content that I know you guys all really like to watch. And so yeah, I'm gonna go all like to watch. So I'm gonna go look up at the lineup board right now and go see what that looks like, where we are, what the heat races look like, and also show you guys the other classes that are racing with us. Alright y'all, so we can see that we are starting second in the first heat race. We have the second class out right after the V8s. So there's 2 heat races of that. One's on the track right now. I'm gonna go put the car on the camera with Tyler getting ready. But we're starting second in the first heat race. So you saw we're starting second in the first heat race, so we're getting ready to go out. So we're behind Fred, number 12 car, the Kryptonite team. He's going to be starting on pole. We're not behind him, but next to him. So yeah, first row outside. Tyler's in the car right now, so we're gonna get ready to send him out. We have the first heat for the V8 Warriors, then it's gonna be second heat, that's gonna be us. So hopefully the track calms down just a little bit, but I know it's really sloppy still because they did water after the practice, which is just, you know, a little bit unbelievable, but it's what they did in the track. I'm not trying to say anything negative about it, but it's really bad right now. But we're gonna go send Tyler on the track right now. Hope we can get a good race, maybe win, and then we'll be on the pole for the feature. everybody. So you guys saw we're off the track, and we won our heat race, got first, and we were just gone. We were in front by everyone by at least half the track. And you actually saw him driving with the left front in this, off the ground, and I don't think we've ever done that, but we do have a few different shocks on because instances with the right front from last race, and we did change it last race, the left rear, but as you guys know, we didn't really get any laps on that, so we have that still on there. But yeah, we changed that. Heat races are still going on. We had a really big blackout on the back stretch with the lights, and it caused a big hold up, but heat races are just back on. It's the B classes, the B class IMCA ModLites out on the track right now doing their heat races. I'm gonna go up after recording this and watch with everyone else. But he got first place. So we're gonna be starting pole in the feature, so it's really something to look forward to. Also in the second heat race, 2 cars got taken out, so two cars got taken out, so it took the number from 12 cars to 10, unless they can get their car back onto the track. But that's what we have right now. But yeah, he said the car did feel really tight, so we're gonna be changing something about that. Maybe not too drastic, but he did say it was super tight, so we might change it just a little bit. I don't want to go too overboard though, because the track is going to start to slicking off, especially with these late models down here. Especially with the late models down at the track tonight, so that's something to look forward to. What we're gonna do, hopefully we make the right call and he's gonna have a good race. Next to him is gonna be Cody Benoit in the 5X. He's gonna be starting outside pole, and then outside pole. So we're gonna go talk to Tyler, hopefully if he lets me, and then so we're gonna go talk to Tyler if he lets me, but I'm gonna go watch the rest of these heat races and see what the track starts to do. Alright, well, the driver didn't want to talk to us. He didn't want to do an interview. But yeah, like I said earlier, we are starting first place. So the car's all fine. I'm not sure if we did any tuning to the car. I'm going to go talk to my dad. And then if not, we're going to work on that. And actually, if we do, I'll show you this little time lapse of that, because I think that would be interesting. I haven't shown you guys actually us working on the car. So I just think that would be a new little thing you guys would be interested to watch. But yeah, the 264 is very fast tonight. And we were looking good. Again, just a little bit tight, but we're gonna work on that. The track is not that slick at all. I'll show you guys that in a minute. But even after the late models, it's really not that black. And the B main for the 4.64s are going out, and then it's V8s, and then it's us. So I'm gonna have to do this really fast. I'm still gonna talk to my dad. I'm gonna hope that we haven't changed though, just for the sake of time. But I'm gonna go show you guys the track right now. So here's the track down on the entrance of turn 1. It's really not that slick at all. Almost no rubber over here. I know there is some over in 3 and 4 though, based on what Tyler said. But they started pushing in the cushion, you can see, just trying to pat it down, trying to make it just a little bit wider. But I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure the track is just gonna stay at the bottom and the marble's gonna fly right back up. It might push up the cushion just a little bit, but I really doubt it's gonna go up too much. It still just looks like a 2-lane track at the moment. But yeah, like I said earlier, they're getting ready for the B main for the 4.6 Fords, and then it's gonna be V8 Warriors, and then us with the A-class ModLites. So yeah, the track just looks really fast. I'm worried about how we're actually gonna perform. Now, we're not making too many changes. Apparently, says my dad. We talked to our shock guy, and we're only going to be dropping some of the tire pressure. So hopefully that changes it a little bit and just helps with the car adjust and sit right with the slick track, and he can hit his line and try not to run up too high, because the track does look like it's going to be very bottom or maybe even middle fed, because it's just, like I said, it's not going to be any rubber coming onto the track until pretty much the very end with the late models. So that's what the track's going on right now. Just this quick little update, and we're gonna go back down, and I think that's pretty well. So we're just gonna go back down to the car, get ready for the A race. The 4.64 are going on right now, so I'm gonna go strap the GoPro onto you guys in the race car, and hopefully we get a relatively good finish, maybe even win.
22 of Dylan Dunn, the 16 of Frank Wininski, the 8 of Dwayne King, the 2 of Ben Baylock, the 24 of Corey Morgan, the 56 of Larry Hubbard Jr., the 88 of Steve Troop, 18 of Bill Leonard, Jason Jr., the 6J, the 69 of David Rodriguez, 3 flags out, 1 bases.
were quite a bit of cautions, which kind of was unfortunate. But I think for the last maybe 7 or 8 laps, it was pretty much all green. There was some good racing, especially the last 2 laps. The 2 laps where the 02 was directly behind him, really fighting for that second spot. But yeah, he did really good for this race. I'm proud of him. Cody passed him on the initial restart, and he just led the entire race right after that. Tyler stayed on him, and he was changing different lines. But another thing, and I'm going to try to have him talk about it, but if not, I'll tell you guys this right now. His throttle was stuck, and the engine, he said, was bugging. It was either 100% gas or no gas at all. So I'm going to try to figure out what happened exactly there by talking to him. And also, at the end of the race, our A panel fell off. So our left A panel just entirely popped right off. It wasn't off, but the bottom bit was off, and it was just bent all the way up, floating in the air. If you guys were at the track, you would have seen it. But I just took it off immediately, so that's broken. And I think we're probably gonna have to put in the other motor and also change the clutch. We're not really sure what's going on with this one. It's been acting up these past few races, especially with the clutch. It's still smoking just a little bit, but not as bad. And as Tyler saw, it was bogging. So as Tyler said, it was bogging. So we're not quite sure what we're gonna do. But I think the best thing would probably be to do an oil. I think the best thing would honestly just to put the other engine back on and try to find some money so we can get this one sent out to rebuild. Hopefully we can get in a sponsor for that. I'm still talking to people. And you know, if you guys do have any advice for getting any partnerships, or if you guys would like to become one, please email me or even say it in the comments. It would be a great help with our funding, and it would just be really, really appreciated. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have right now. A broken A panel, or maybe, I'm not quite sure what's broken about it, but they got bent off, and a bogging engine, and also a second place. So it's going to be a good check from the front. But yeah, we're going to go talk to Tyler in a bit, or at least really try to, because I know he didn't want to talk to the heat after the heat race. Alright, we got Tyler getting ready to do an interview for the feature. Tyler, what you got to say about that whole race?
Initial start, guys just jumped in, straight up. The guys just jumped in. And then we were on his tail. We fell back a little bit, I will admit, and then we got right back up the last couple laps and just didn't have enough time to get past them. That's about it.
You said you were having problems with your fuel, or not your fuel, your throttle and your engine?
Yeah, so when we coming back off the track, you know, the throttle was sticking a little bit. That's not too big of an issue, but the motor was bogging down the center of the corner and just couldn't get off the corner quite as well. Like, I'm full throttle the whole time. Anytime I'm on the throttle, I'm full throttle, and that's not supposed to be the thing. You're supposed to have wheel spin and all those other things. So yeah, we're bogged down.
Happy with yourself at the end of the race, at least?
For what we got and what they got compared, yeah. Just disappointed that we got cheated out of a win.
Second place can't be too bad though.
Could be better.
Could be better. So yeah, like you were saying, it was just problems with the engine, and the throttle just started to stick at the very end. But that's what Tyler had to say. That's what Tyler had to say about the entire race. And we're gonna go up, watch the rest of the races. Right now it's the Hornets on, but after that we're gonna go watch the B class with our friends in it. And after that's gonna be the late models, and I think we're gonna go have a word with the track owner at the end of all these races. But that does conclude tonight's video, and I'm glad we have all the GoPro footage for today, and also other angles. I don't have much to say, but please go check out our sponsors. You can go check out Hoover Architectural. You can check out WebAuthor for business owners to get their entire business started going. And check out G4 Tools. It's my dad, and he sells a bunch of tools around these locations right here. So if you're down here in South Florida and are looking for some really high quality macro tools, you can always message him on Facebook. That's also going to be linked down below. You can check out the Gary Motorsports or his personal. But everyone's down below in the description. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy tonight's video. And always be sure to watch the next one. And I'm not going to do what I did last video. I'm going to show us cleaning the car. Maybe we're going to have to do an engine swap like I was saying earlier with this engine having issues. But I really hope you guys did enjoy tonight's video. And make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.